Alright, let's unwrap this stuff and see what we got. We did get 3 little dash trim. Looks like there's a little crack in it somewhere and you probably want some refinished. We'll have to confirm. But we'll go ahead and get this door fully unboxed. And we always have our inspection sheet that we fill out when we are unwrapping customers' parts. That way we can note down the type of condition they were in when we received them. That way it's good records for us and the customer. There we go. So we have a right front door panel. His armrest is completely trashed. There's nothing we can even do with this at this point, so we'd make brand new custom ones for him. Brushing's a little bit ratty. Carpeting on the bottom is pretty gross. This lip up here has some breaks that we'll go ahead and we'll take care of that. In here starting to break a little bit. We always go through also some of the stress point areas and try and move them around, like these clips here that always break, so we'll go ahead and flex those and stuff to see if there's any cracks. A lot of time when if you don't stress them out like that, you're not really even going to notice that there's a break that's just starting, and we want to try and catch everything we can now while the door is here. The padding in the back is all gross, so I'm going to take that off and get rid of it. We'll replace this too. Toss this in the trash. So we go through and we replace all this material here behind the vent and the speaker grill. We put new stuff there as well, so absolutely everything gets taken care of while it's here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the sheet of some things I'm pointing out and take the phone off the stand. So we can see that these mounts down here are starting to stress out a little bit and it's white. Now it's not broken, but that's not going to fix itself, so we take care of that while we're in here. We'll go through and grind that out a little bit and put a nice plastic weld in there so it'll be good as new. Usually most of these have that going on those spots. This brushing needs to be replaced. It's really gross. All those up there broke, like we said. And a lot of time, what you cannot see from the front of these doors is cracks right here. Once we take the padding off, we can see that. And once this door is dismantled, whatever is actually broke all the way through here is going to start to just separate. Like, it already wants to. The insert being on here is actually holding that together. 9 out of 10 doors have that. You just can't see it from the front. So oftentimes when customers say they have doors in immaculate condition, we've maybe seen that twice where that statement's true in the last 6 years of business. So we try to inspect stuff pretty good. It is getting a little stressed out in here where it's starting to break, so we'll have to take care of that. Surprisingly, these guys look to be all okay. This carpeting needs to be replaced. These are pretty dirty. This will get reupholstered while it's removed. See, and this little hole here, I'm stressing this out a little bit, and we can see it actually does have a crack. But it looks perfect right now until I do that. That's just an example of how we do inspections and how easy it is to find things on doors that actually look like they're in good shape. Now, of course, we can tell this one isn't really. The vinyl's falling off, the armrest is junk, but we've had doors that look really clean, the vinyl looks great, and behind the scenes they're much worse than this. We got a crack in the pocket we'll take care of. The trim's faded on the top. All kinds of color distortion, that'll get all corrected. When we color doors, we use a trade-only premium coloring. We custom mix it as we need it to what the color should have been originally. It doesn't chip, crack, peel, or wipe off with any chemicals, unlike anything else the public has access to. Here's a good one over here to check. Oftentimes, this is broken here when you flex it out. I'm actually really shocked this is not broken. But that's the inspection on this door. I'm going to finish doing our notes on here. We just write down the parts that we catalog in and bullet what we're finding with them. Like if it's in good shape, you know, we'd say good overall. One of these trim is missing both the clips. We pretty much try to itemize it as best we can so we know how they came in, the customer knows how they came in, and what we did to all the parts will be on their copy of the invoice, so everything's documented of what gets done. So let's hang this up, I'll finish the notes, and we'll unwrap that driver's door, which I'm expecting to be worse.